In the heart of one of the most unforgiving jungles on Earth, one man faced the ultimate test of survival. Venture with us as we dive deep into the gripping saga of Yossi Ginsberg's Amazon survival. From near-catastrophic setbacks to heart-pounding triumphs, witness the harrowing journey that pushed one man to his limits and beyond. Experience the Amazon's untamed beauty, its relentless challenges, and the unbreakable spirit that fueled Yossi's fight for survival. Get ready to be immersed in a story of resilience, resourcefulness, and the indomitable human will. Join us on a journey that will leave you on the edge of your seat and remind you of the incredible strength that lies within us all. Deep within the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where the sun's rays struggled to penetrate the dense canopy, a world of mystery and danger awaited. It was the year 1981, a time when adventure still whispered in the wind, and Yossi Ginsberg was drawn to the call of the untamed wilderness. Yossi, an intrepid young man with a hunger for excitement, had joined a small group of fellow seekers led by the enigmatic Carl. Carl possessed an uncanny knowledge of the jungle's secrets, promising them a journey that would forever alter their understanding of the world. With hearts pounding with anticipation, they ventured deeper into the labyrinth of emerald leaves and shadow trails. At first, every step felt like a dance with discovery. The vibrant birdsong, the distant roar of hidden waterfalls, and the intoxicating aroma of exotic flowers enveloped them. But as the days turned into weeks, the once promising expedition began to unravel. The group faced dwindling rations, relentless rains that transformed the forest floor into a muddy quagmire, and tensions that gnawed at their camaraderie. One fateful day, as the sun fought its way through the thick foliage, the river below seemed to pulse with an almost supernatural fury. The once gentle waters had transformed into a monstrous force, a roaring behemoth hungry for everything in its path. The air was charged with tension, a silent understanding that they were facing a force of nature beyond their control. The travelers clung to their raft, their knuckles white with the effort of maintaining their grip. The water rumbled ominously, foaming at the edges as if warning them of the impending chaos. Carl's confident grin had faded, replaced by a furrowed brow that betrayed the uncertainty etched into his expression. Then, with a deafening crack, the world turned upside down. The raft buckled and twisted, tossed about like a mere twig in the grasp of a tempest. Yossi's heart raced as he felt the raft tilt, the world spinning in disorienting circles. And then, the inevitable happened, the raft capsized, and the travelers were thrown into the river's grasp. The current snatched them away with a ferocity that defied comprehension. Yossi's fingers slipped from the raft's edge as if it were greased. In the chaotic whirl of water, he was separated from his companions. He fought to resurface, choking on water as he gasped for air. Desperation clawed at him as he scanned the tumultuous torrent, searching for any sign of his friends. Clinging to a piece of debris, a makeshift life preserver in the chaos, Yossi felt both gratitude and despair collide within him. He watched helplessly as his companions were tossed like rag dolls, their cries for help swallowed by the roaring river. Their faces, once full of life and laughter, were etched with fear as they vanished into the chaos. Time seemed to stretch, the seconds elongating into eternity as Yossi battled the currents, struggling to stay afloat. The relentless force of the water was unyielding, threatening to drag him under. It was a battle of sheer willpower against the unrelenting power of nature, a test of survival that pushed him to his limits. As the river's fury began to relent, Yossi found himself alone in the heart of the jungle. The cacophony of rushing water was replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the distant calls of unseen creatures. He clung to his makeshift raft, a solitary figure in a world that had transformed into both his greatest adversary and his only hope. Now, Yossi was truly alone, stripped of his supplies and companions. Hunger gnawed at his belly, and the eerie symphony of the jungle at night became a haunting reminder of his vulnerability. Each rustle of leaves, each distant growl, sent shivers down his spine. But Yossi's determination burned brighter than his fear. He refused to become a victim of the wild. In the midst of the chaos, Yossi discovered an inner resourcefulness he never knew existed. He forged rudimentary tools from rocks and branches, setting crude traps for small game and scavenging for edible plants. He erected shelters from leaves and vines, honing his survival skills day by grueling day. Yet, survival came at a cost. Yossi's body grew gaunt and his steps faltered. He battled bouts of fever, his dreams a chaotic swirl of memories and hopes. But even in his darkest moments, a flicker of resilience kept him going. The memory of his family, the dreams he had nurtured, drove him forward. As the weeks stretched into what felt like an eternity, Yossi's weary eyes, bloodshot from exhaustion and perpetually scanning for danger, caught a faint glimmer in the distance. It was a minuscule light, a mere spark amidst the suffocating expanse of the jungle's gloom, but to Yossi, it shone with a brilliance that rivaled the sun. It was a beacon of hope, a lifeline thrown from an unfathomable distance, and it ignited a fierce determination within him that even the harshest trials couldn't extinguish. Summoning the last vestiges of his strength, Yossi's movements became mechanical, a symphony of pain and sheer willpower. His legs, once strong and agile, now felt like leaden weights, every step an agonizing struggle against the pull of gravity and the relentless tendrils of the underbrush. His body was a mosaic of wounds and scars, a testament to the challenges he had faced and the battles he had won. But amidst the aches and the desperation, Yossi's mind was unwavering. Every labored breath whispered the memory of his companion's laughter, his family's warmth, and the dreams he had carried into this heart of darkness. The distant light was more than a mere hope, it was a promise that there was still a chance, a choice to make between surrendering to the jungle's grasp or defying its hold with every fiber of his being. Each step felt like a struggle against a force that sought to pull him back, but Yossi fought on. The light grew stronger, its radiance piercing through the layers of uncertainty and despair. It guided him, almost as though the jungle itself had conspired to unveil a path through its formidable labyrinth. His footfalls, however faltering, echoed with the rhythm of a heartbeat that refused to surrender. And then, like a traveler stumbling upon an oasis in a desert, Yossi emerged from the oppressive greenery into a clearing aglow with the soft, welcoming light. It was not just a light, it was a beacon of humanity, a symbol of life beyond the wilderness that had threatened to swallow him whole. With the last drops of his energy, Yossi closed the distance between himself and the light, drawn towards it with a magnetic force. The light led him to a hidden village, nestled in the heart of the jungle like a secret sanctuary. The indigenous people inhabiting it regarded Yossi with a mixture of curiosity and compassion, recognizing in his haggard form the telltale signs of a survivor. Their eyes, weathered by a life lived in harmony with the wild, held a silent understanding of the trials he had faced. They took him in, these guardians of the jungle, offering him sustenance and a place by their fire. Their simple acts of kindness were a stark contrast to the ruthless wilderness he had battled, each gesture a reminder that even in the harshest of landscapes, compassion could flourish. They tended to his wounds, nourished his body, and nursed his spirit back to life. Yossi's tale of survival became woven into the fabric of their lives, a legend that would be passed down through generations. It became a testament to the strength of the human spirit against insurmountable odds, a story that reminded them all that even in the darkest of nights, a single spark of determination could light a fire that would burn for eternity. And as Yossi eventually left the village, he carried with him not just their gratitude, but the knowledge that his journey had forged an unbreakable bond between himself and those who had shown him the boundless depths of human compassion. Word of Yossi's Amazon Odyssey spread beyond the jungle's embrace, inspiring others to seek their own adventures and conquer their own fears. His story echoed through time, a thrilling reminder that the heart of the wild may test the limits of human endurance, but within that crucible, the flames of courage burn brighter than ever. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Yossi Ginsberg's Amazon survival. If you were captivated by Yossi's unyielding determination and the breathtaking beauty of the Amazon, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss out on our latest thrilling tales of survival and adventure. Your engagement means the world to us. Your likes, comments, and support keep us motivated to bring you more incredible stories. Once again, thank you for joining us. Keep exploring, keep pushing boundaries, and always remember, the human spirit is capable of extraordinary feats.